With us to tour luxury houses in the Parade of Homes part 2. You guys, these houses were absolutely insane. This is house number 1. Overall, this was probably my favorite of all the houses we've been to. First off, you could see the sports court from upstairs, which was absolutely crazy. Overall, it's super warm and cozy, which I love, but also very grand. One of my favorite parts was this formal dining room with this stunning art gallery. This is the primary bedroom. It had amazing views, and their walk-in closet was massive. It also had its own washer and dryer, which was so cool. This is their bathroom. It had an outdoor shower, which was super unique. The upstairs was so cute. There was 2 girls' rooms joined by a Jack and Jill bathroom with its own vanity for the girls to do their makeup. The upstairs also had a loft, the cutest laundry room I've ever seen, and a swing in a hallway right next to a homework station. There were also 2 boys' rooms, which Mitchell was obsessed with, and a shared bathroom. The basement was by far the best part of the house. It had an amazing open theater with a ping pong table, kitchenette, and dining area. The bunk room was so cute, and then this was literally the best part of the house. They had a full gym with all the equipment you could possibly need, and then this was my literal dream. They had a wellness room with a sauna, shower, cold plunge, and meditation room. And this isn't all, you guys. Outside, they had a huge field of grass, a picnic area right next to a full basketball court, and a pool with a slide and a hot tub. House number 2 was a completely different style, but honestly the cutest thing I've ever seen. It was honestly as if Bridgerton and Ballerina Farm had a baby. It was a very cottagey farm feel, which I can appreciate. I honestly feel like the house was straight out of a movie. The details were just so beautiful. This is the main floor. Honestly, one of the funnest parts of the house was this laundry room because it was literally yellow. The primary bedroom was gorgeous. It had a lot of open windows looking into the gardens, which I was obsessed with. The upstairs, they had a homework and reading area, and then downstairs was super fun. They had an old fridge and kitchenette, a massive theater, and a gym. But you guys, my favorite part of the house had to be the outside. They had a gorgeous pool and then this cute little sitting area right next to the garden. I was absolutely obsessed with it. Lastly was this massive mansion in the mountains. The views at this place were absolutely incredible. It honestly gave me Tony Stark vibes. This was the main floor. They had a living room, gorgeous dining room, butler's pantry, and kitchen. Overall, this house was very modern, which isn't my vibe, but it's still really beautiful. The office was massive with amazing views. This is the primary bedroom. Something I loved is they had separate his and hers closets. They also had a gym, of course, with more amazing views. Downstairs, they had a living area, basically a full kitchen, a pool table, and then a little gaming station, which we thought was so fun. There was also a kids' play area with a rock wall and, of course, a bunk room. Outside, they had a pickleball court, a giant pool and hot tub, and then here's the view one more time. And that's it for today. Love you guys. Bye!